Conclusion. You must conclude. What do we expect in the conclusion as we mark? We expect the conclusion must have a what? A standpoint. The conclusion must have the theme, or it must have the stem of the what? Of the question. So in this question where we are asking, the Greek War of Independence was primarily. So our conclusion should be, in conclusion, to a greater extent, the primary cause. The examiner used the primarily, I'm using primary. We are still together. We are still what? We are still together. So the Greek War of Independence, in conclusion, to a greater extent, the primary cause of the Greek War of Independence was the desire to gain complete and meaningful independence by the Greeks, who had the glory of the past years, and they wanted to restore this glory, which was being undermined by the tax, forcing them to revolt against the tax. Besides other factors, full stop. That could be one student. Another one can say, in conclusion, the Greek War of Independence. This is the question you are concluding. I say the good conclusion should have the stem or the theme that you have discussed. And don't say as discussed above, because I've already given you marks above. So at the end of it all, we must know how do we present our work. And how we present our work is very important if we are to get to the marks that we want. I want to advise you, you are going to be marked by teachers who have not got partial, teachers who have not got salary for 3-4 months, teachers who have been evicted from houses, and under the law of displacement, now that they can't beat the director who has not paid, they will beat you. We are using a system of marking called conveyor belt system. And in the conveyor belt system, people are marking at a higher speed. The more papers you mark, the more money you get. So they will not look at you who has a bad handwriting. They will not look at you who comes and says, the standpoint is to a greater. You first of all write to a greater what? Extent. Then you cross out and say smaller. Then you cross out and remember, when we went to a seminar in Namugongo, they said larger. Now when I look at this alone, I will come to a conclusion that you are not a steady what? Student. And at the end I will not give you what? Marks. So I want to give you another example. In conclusion, to a greater extent, the Greek War of Independence was primarily a result of nationalism besides other factors. Now, I appear like I've contradicted myself, but it is okay. When you say, my name is Janet Museveni, my name is Yoweri Museveni, my name is Besigye, my name is Amama Babazi, you have made a guess. All those ones use the same road. Busega, Masaka, Mweraba. Now, when you come here, my name is Segona, my name is Namboze, my name is Muhammad Chivumbi, my name is Sewanyana. Those ones, you begin asking, Sewanyana Machindi, Wedirachi. You begin asking for me zero. Now, when you go on the other side, you hear my name is Cheprotik, my name is Cheplongai. Those ones you begin asking, which part of Sebei Hills do you come from? Now when you go to the other side, my name is Mukwasi, my name is Nandala Mafabi, you automatically know those ones went through circumcision. When you go and you ask, what is your name? My name is Hakim, my name is Juma, my name is Umaru, my name is Amina. Those ones you know, we are going for Ramadan. So, you must be able to situational, it is called what? Situational what? Analysis. You look at the situation under which the exam was set, and at the end you respond with intellect and expertise. I've said you must respond with what? Intellect and expertise. Introductions, I tell the students I facilitate, introductions will give you 3 marks. The body, you get another 3. When you conclude very well, you get another 3. So you have 9 marks that are technical. You have 9 marks that are what? Technical. So that means when you are writing, your writing also must be what? Technical. For me, during holidays, teachers don't have money, but I am technical. I make sure I buy posho 10 kilos, beans 10 kilos, peanuts 10 kilos, and you know Baganda women don't want posho. Hey, tata boy, ngate wali mere tugoyeka unga nze kenjagala. At least you have a starting point. Tugoyeka unga kenkola ki kenjagala. You mingo posho, for me that's what I do. What I want. Then she will go and pick money. Then she buys meat. And when she has bought, don't just eat like a fool. Ask who has bought. Then she will say, I am the one. Thank God and God bless you. So when you are eating, you eat at a higher speed. Then you tell her, add me some soup. But as a Muganda man, they don't add you soup alone. They will add you soup plus 2 pieces of meat. Are you seeing how you are getting 5? But you have not said add me meat. You say add me soup. But you know the soup comes with what? Meat. So how do you plan? When you are eating, you should have a formula. You say, add me some little soup to finish my food. So when you finish the food, you can eat the sauce alone. But when you keep some food as balanced, then you say, Mama baby, nyongera kumva. Malewe toke lyange lino. Kati wakuongera enva, akwongererako ennyama. So in the process, you have got more meat than the one who bought. Can we now relate that to our history? A history student must be what? Skilled. One time I was talking to Kasirye Gwanga and I asked him, you man, what was your first car? He said, for me, I've never bought a car. And I've never driven a personal car. I told him, Ochikoyotia by the way. He said, for me, I'm a skilled man. I'm a skilled artillery officer. As he's puffing his what? Cigarette. But again, he went ahead and told me, Mwana wange sewanyana, never smoke. Kawala jinkanywa, but never drink. So he knew the dangers. So he was safeguarding me as his friend from such what? Dangers. Can we now relate that to our history? He was a skilled soldier. That's why the president gave offertory, condolence. The president gave condolence. Minister of Defense gave condolence. President's office gave condolence. UPDF gave condolence. And all this was entrusted to Council Nagita who? Irene. Why? That was the interest of General Samuel Waswa Kasirye Gwanga. His interest was Irene can represent all the what? The others. Can we now relate that to history? As a student, how do you prepare yourself? Do you know the interest of the examiner? The examiner is interested in testing a skill. Do you know how to introduce? Very different from how the notes are given. Do you know how to choose your words? How do you choose your words? How do you construct the words? A student has said it to a great extent. Then when he comes on the other side, he comes and he says, another crucial factor. Now, you must know, if I'm to marry again today, are you listening? Very good. If I'm to marry again today, I know one of the people who contribute a lot will be Mr. Sentu Wamogezi, the Dospal High School. He will contribute a lot. Sir, when I'm marrying, your contribution is wedding contribution. That is when I'm marrying. Now, if I die today at 2, this man contributed 100,000 shillings. That was his wedding what? Contribution. If I die, what he will contribute now will become what? Condolence. He can maintain the what? 100,000. Now, if I don't die and we are going to church on Sunday, what we give to church is called what? Offertory. You can still give the what? 100,000. So, money changes its roles depending on its use. Because you stay in a room where this is the bed and this is the small table, the money you live there is called kameza. Akameza kaliwa nomuga kakao ngate kuli. Because kameza is a term that is coming from constantly placing their money as the money is going what? Away. Kati abachala abanoba. Nze mama nze tata. It means they are playing the role of the what? The father and the what? And the mother. Now, apparently, these are what? Dynamics. And these dynamics are based on what? Situations. And the situations are studied. And when you respond to those situations very well, it automatically means you are going to get a very high mark. Like me, I call my father when I'm broke. I know. Hello, Tony. Wanji tata. How are you? The moment he begins to do things of how are you, you know he has money. So you switch off the phone. And after you have switched off, he will call back. But when you call him, hello, tata, ogambachi. So the answering on the other side generates the answering on this side. That's why people deceive each other. Go muwoti, go singa mubonda, bo mubuza mubali wa kanula maso. So you must be able to know how do people rhythm. How do people do what? Rhythm their presentations. And when you rhythm them like that, you end up with a higher mark. You are listening to Mpati Tone Sawanyana, a teacher with 25 years experience. He is coming in from his resident in Namugongo. So, I want to cross over to the Syrian question. I want you students to pay much attention to effects. When you are handling effects, the introduction still remains. But the introduction must reveal maturity. In your introduction, you must reveal your what? Mature. For me, I'm in most cases stubborn. But when I'm dealing with people, I gauge. Last week, I was meeting a certain priest. He was very serious. I also became serious. We are negotiating issues to do with the land. Father, are you selling us this plot? He said, I will sell you, but I need cash. We said, Father, we can't carry all that money, but we can request that we meet somewhere and give you. He said, I can't meet. So I said, you people, why don't we go? You bring 5 million, I bring 5 million, we give the priest the money. They said, now, Tony, you are very wise. I told them, is it now that you are discovering that I'm wise? Why? Because I responded with what? A solution. And the solution was soft what? Soft spoken. One time, I visited my friend, the late Jeno Kasiri Gwanga. So we were having lunch at Camp David. He said, Amani goge gajo kweyimirira. Your energy will save you. When you chase 2 hens, you will eat 2. When you chase and catch 1, you will eat 1. Logically, you can't chase 2 hens. So I concentrated on the cock. Up to when I got it, we roasted it and ate. Now, what am I trying to say? You cannot have 2 interpretations for the same question at the same time. So you model the interpretations. And after you have modeled the interpretations, you must be able to have analysis. In this lockdown, I want you to call me on my number 0777 801 807. I want to teach you analysis. Analysis. One time, there was a parent who had stepchildren, and they would always quarrel. I told the woman, give your son one loaf of bread and your daughter, tell them to break for this stepson of your husband. Hey, that one Tony can work. Whenever the son would break a half. The daughter would break a half. So at the end, the stepson had a full loaf. And the woman thought I was very intelligent. I was not, but I had observed whenever they are giving grab, the other stepson is not happy. And the mother did not know how to deal with it. So I told her, first give your children, as the other one is crying, you tell him, tell the boy to give the brother some. Tell the sister to give the brother some. So now that the brother, who is a stepson, is given by the sister and the daughter, I mean the sister and the son, it ends up that he has a lot. Assume he came with two kgs